FK Consulting and Agent Aid presents. Good day and welcome to this online course, Defining a Property Practitioner. The Property Practitioner Act, as per Chapter 1, defines a property practitioner as any natural or juristic person who, or which for the acquisition of gain on his, her, or its own account, or in partnership, in any manner, holds himself, herself, or itself out as a person who, or which directly or indirectly, on the instructions of or on behalf of any other person, one by auction or otherwise, sells, purchases, manages, or publicly exhibits for sale property, or any business undertaking, or negotiates in connection therewith, or canvasses or undertakes or offers to canvass a seller or purchaser in respect thereof. 2. Lets or hires or publicly exhibits for hire property, or any business undertaking by electronic or any other means, or negotiates in connection therewith, or canvasses, or undertakes or offers to canvass a lessee or lessor in respect thereof. 3. Collects, or receives any monies payable on account of a lease of a property, or a business undertaking. 4. Provides, procures, facilitates, secures, or otherwise obtains, or markets financing for, or in connection with the management, sale, or lease of a property or a business undertaking, including a provider of bridging finance and a bondbroker, but excluding any person contemplated in the definition of financial institution in Section 1 of the Financial Services Board Act, 1990, Act No. 97 of 1990. 5. In any other way acts or provides services as intermediary or facilitator with the primary purpose to, or to attempt to effect the conclusion of an agreement to sell and purchase, or hire or let, as the case may be, a property or business undertaking, including, if performing the acts mentioned in this subparagraph, a home ownership association, but does not include the following. A person who does not do so in the ordinary course of business. B, where the person is a natural person, and that person in the ordinary course of business offers a property for sale which belongs to him or her in his or her personal capacity. C, an attorney or candidate attorney, as defined in Section 1 of the Attorneys Act, 1979, Act No. 53 of 1979, or a sheriff, as defined in Section 1 of the Sheriffs Act, 1986, Act No. 90 of 1986, when he or she performs any functions contemplated in paragraph A of this definition, irrespective of whether or not he or she has been ordered by a court of law to do so, or 6. Renders any other service specified by the Minister on the recommendation of the Board from time to time by notice in the Gazette. B. Includes any person who sells by auction or otherwise, or markets, promotes or advertises any part, unit or section of, or rights or shares, including timeshare and fractional ownership, in a property or property development. C. Includes any person who, for remuneration, manages a property on behalf of another. D. Includes a trust in respect of which the trustee, for the acquisition of gain on the account of the trust, directly or indirectly in any manner, holds out that it is a business which, on the instruction of or on behalf of any other person, performs any act referred to in paragraph A. E. For the purposes of Sections 34, 46, 48, 59, 60, 61, and 65 includes 1. Any director of a company or a member of a close corporation who is a property practitioner as defined in paragraph A. 2. Any person who is employed by a property practitioner as envisaged in paragraph A and performs on his, her, or its behalf any act referred to in subparagraph 1, 2, 4, 5, or 6 of that paragraph. 3. Any trustee of a trust which is a property practitioner as envisaged in paragraph D. 4. Any person who is employed by a property practitioner as envisaged in paragraph B and performs on its behalf any act referred to in subparagraph 1, 2, 4, 5, or 6 of paragraph A. And 5. Any person who is employed by a property practitioner contemplated in and from the premises of such attorneys or professional companies' practice, provided that such an act may not be performed 1. In partnership with any person other than a partner in the practice of that attorney, as defined in Section 1 of the Attorneys Act, 1979, or 2. Through the medium of, or as a director of a company other than such professional company, paragraph A, or B. To manage, supervise, or control the day-to-day operations of the business of that property practitioner. F includes any person who is employed by or renders services to an attorney or a professional company as defined in Section 1 of the Attorneys Act, 1979, other than an attorney or candidate attorney and whose duties consist wholly or primarily of the performance of any act referred to in subparagraph 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6 of paragraph A on behalf of such attorney or professional company whose actions will be specifically covered by the attorney's fidelity fund and not the property practitioner's fidelity fund. G, for the purposes of Section 61, and any regulation made under Section 70 includes any person who was a property practitioner at the time when he or she was guilty of any act or omission which allegedly constitutes sanctionable conduct referred to in Section 62, but does not include an attorney who on his own account or as a partner in a firm of attorneys or as a member of a professional company as defined in Section 1 of the Attorneys Act 1979, or a candidate attorney as defined in that section, who performs any act referred to in paragraph A in the course of and in the name of and from the premises of such attorneys or professional company's practice, provided that such an act may not be performed. 1 in partnership with any person other than a partner in the practice of that attorney as defined in Section 1 of the Attorneys Act 1979, or 2 through the medium of or as a director of a company other than such professional company. Summary of who is included in the definition of property practitioners. 1. Estate agents. 2. Attorney employees, performing estate agent duties not in their ordinary course of business. Bond originators. Auctioneers. 5. Property management agents. 6. Canvassers for potential clients. Receivers of rental monies, for example PayProp. 8. Homeowners associations. And 9. Anyone employed by a property practitioner to do any estate agent activities on their behalf. This online learning experience was delivered to you by ETD College. Thank you for attending. We will see you in the next lesson.